we really separate that feeling of, we hear toxic culture, we hear she made me feel bad about myself, any of these things, those feelings that are very valuable and very important. How do we separate them from the stress of coaching and high performance?
I think that you have to sit down and talk about it. I don't think anybody's ever tried to really do that. Has one specific university said, we're going to sit down and we're going to separate out the athletes, the appropriate level of physical and mental stress and the standards of coaching, and saying, look, if you as an athlete want to subject yourself to this, you are making a decision as an adult. Now, I know coaches do this all the time. I know they do. They recruit them and they say, look, it's not going to be any beds of roses here. Can you do it? Are you ready to do this? But then what happens is that the blame of getting there starts to occur. And so you can't just have a conversation where you get agreement. You've got to have a process of, do you understand what you're getting into? And then having a way out for the athlete to say, look, if I can't make it, if I'm not going to make it through this process, I understand. I may not like it, but I understand that there's a process of me leaving that space. And if I'm going to decide to lay blame on some part of this process for me not making it, the only responsibility I have is to, other than being educated, is to, again, articulate specifically what that is and why. And you can't use, like you said, you can't use the mere fact of feelings as the methodology of defining someone else's behavior. You have to be able to describe it in some way.